How does a dismissed arrest affect a K-1 visa outcome? Well, arrests and criminal history and convictions are not really a reason for a denial. A lot of times it just depends on your case. But I can tell you this, on every petition type, if you check the box on a K-1 fiancé visa that states that you were convicted of a crime, you'll need to supply or provide the court records, the police records, and any dispositions of that. Even if your case was closed, your records were sealed, an attorney told you that this will never show up on your record, or an officer, a police officer, told you that it's gone. It's never gone from the USCIS and the FBI. When they perform the background check, any prior criminal history or convictions, any prior arrests are going to come up in this record. So it's very important that you be truthful and honest when you answer the questions, and basically just make sure that you provide the police records and court records. Again, even if your records have been sealed, expunged, you're told that they don't exist anymore, they do. And if you're unable to obtain the requested documents, in some cases you can write a personal statement or letter describing the conviction or the arrest and give your side of the story. Because basically the adjudicator or consular officer is going to ask the fiancé if they were aware of the criminal history, and they're going to present these documents to them. So again, it's nothing really to be alarmed about or worried about. There's just some simple rules that you've got to follow.
Yeah, and if it was, your comment's very short, so we don't have much detail to go on, but if it was in fact an arrest and the whole case was dismissed and they said, my bad, you're free to go, then you don't technically have a criminal history. But like Rick says, we've successfully done K-1s for lots of people with criminal history. I mean, you as the, and I assume you are the U.S. citizen, you're already here. We're stuck with you. So, your criminal background is not, in most cases, going to be relevant. Now, if you are the alien, because you don't say, we're kind of assuming you're the citizen, but if you're the alien, then yeah, absolutely, it affects it. If there's obviously there's a public interest in not allowing people to immigrate who maybe have criminal background problems. So it depends. But I'm assuming that you're probably the U.S. citizen based on that. Sounds like a U.S. type name. I don't know. I'm guessing really. But if you are the U.S. citizen, I wouldn't worry about it. We've done a lot of people with DUIs, and one guy served time for auto theft. He successfully did a K-1. So it's probably not something you got to worry about.
If you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to us if you could hit the like button and comment below to let us know what you think. You can also ask your own immigration questions in the comments below. If you want to make sure not to miss any of our future videos, we invite you to subscribe here on YouTube, and be sure to click the notification icon so you can be alerted whenever we publish a new video. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, where you can watch our regular immigration Q&A live streams.